Hello. We know that OCD problem is a problem of feeling. So you feel that it is true. A thought um, that is very negative and against you. If you don't feel that you believe them, then there is no problem. You will not do a compulsion, or you will not care about it. You will continue with what you were doing. But when you believe these thoughts, you feel that you believe them, you feel that they are you. When you get a sensation and you feel that it is your sensation, it is a true, you feel it is a true, you get a feeling or an emotion, and you feel that at the end you feel that it is true. If you feel that this is true, the feelings or the thoughts, especially the thoughts and sensation, then you will attach them to yourself. Then you will say, this is me. And at the same time, if you say this is me, then you will feel them more true. They will become more real to you. Okay, so this is one of a problem of the fight or flight or freeze response. Because when this response is initiated, then it will become a matter of feeling. You will feel danger. You will not think that maybe it is dangerous. Maybe this is not a lion. This is a picture or a photo of a lion. It is not a real lion. It is a picture of lion. No, when fight or flight response is initiated, you will not feel that it is not a lion. You will not suspect that it is a picture of lion. You will feel it. You will feel that there is a lion, that there is a dirt on your hand. You will not think or suspect that there is a dirt. No, the dirt is there. You feel it. For dirt OCD so you feel the dirt. It is there on my hand. So you feel the dirt. You feel it is dangerous. FFF response will be initiated, and you will be forced, or you will have a compulsion to do the cleaning. You will clean your hand, or you will wash your hand. Okay. So it is very important to stop this contraction in the body, or the fear. Okay, and because this fear will initiate the fight or flight response. Of course, if you feel that you will deprived, your needs is not fulfilled, or you are afraid of something, or you want, like in OCD, you want to get rid of your thought. You want to get rid of this feeling. You want to get rid of this sensation as soon as possible. You want to get rid of your thought, but you cannot. You try it again, you cannot. You try it again, you cannot. Then this is dangerous. Then you feel that there's something wrong. It is dangerous because I want to remove them. I want to remove the thought. I want to get rid of the thought, but I cannot. I tried again, I cannot. I tried again, I cannot. Oh, then you will become afraid. You will fear. You will have a fear. A fight or flight response will be initiated. Then the feeling will be more concrete, will be more strong, will be more real. Okay. If it is more real, if a fight or flight response is initiated, then there is no thinking anymore. You are only allowed to choose one of the three, and most of the time one of the two, or fight or flight. But if the fear is very strong, then you will be free. Another choice will. So only your thinking process, your, let us say, wisdom, your experience in life, your logical thinking will be reduced to only three choices or two choices: fight or flight. Okay. So we want you not to enter in this state. Don't want you to enter. So this is why we try to after you see the dirt, and after you feel, so you get an OCD obsession of the dirt. Okay, so that means that the brain is sending you messages, deceptive messages, okay, that there is dirt on your hand. You are a unbeliever, you are a disbeliever, you are a bad mother, you are a killer, you are a pedophile. Okay, it sends you that. If you then we advise you to neglect that and refocus on something important to you or of a value to you. Okay, this is shortcut of acceptance and commitment therapy, or our therapy, the 4 steps therapy. Okay, so in this manner it will be not a 4 step, but it will be 1, 3, or okay, or sometimes if you are very strong and you can it and you are very, then do only 3. Refocus, even don't recognize the, so simply refocus. But this is in fact, this is for a normal person. Normal person, when he get an OCD obsessions or obsessions, intrusions, thoughts that he don't want or feelings that he don't want, then he know that, and without sometimes without recognition, immediately he refocus, and after time, the brain will not send him these messages, because you know it has no value. So he will not, brain will not send it to him. Okay. Okay. So now the brain sending you messages that your hand is dirty. That means that you will transmit or transfer diseases to your children or to your friends. Then you feel a fear. Then we say to you in the normal therapy that you should recognize that. So recognize that the brain is sending me this messages, and refocus. Do something good for you. Do something of value for you. Do what you were doing before the entering of the OCD thinking, of the OCD thought. Okay. But now, a lot of people, some people says, no, we cannot. It is difficult. We stay. We stay. We are thinking back over this OCD obsession that maybe it is true, so we will not refocus. Refocusing is difficult for us. We cannot stop the behavior. We feel that we should clean our hand. Okay. So what shall we do? Okay. We shall reframe, reattribute, reappraise for the brain that these thoughts, okay, are not me. These thoughts are from the OCD bad connection, from the OCD chemical imbalance. Okay. Or in this video, we try to tell you that you can also reframe them, or reattribute them, or revalue them, reappraise them as cognitive errors. Cognitive errors are automatic, so it is like it is not me, because it is automatic. It is not me, and it is against me. So it is not me. Even if it is automatic, it is like an addiction. You are addicted to do such a response to this thought. You always respond if you see such a theme to you, because you value that you are a good father or a good mother. Then if you see something that is a little bit black in the gray area, no, you will feel it as a complete black. It is black. It is, I am totally a bad mother. I am totally a bad mother. I am totally a bad father. I am, okay. But you can, in fact, you can relabel it as, or label it, or you can understand it. No, it is a mistake. It is something that shouldn't be so wrong. So now, when we say that it is an automatic cognitive error, it is a cognitive distortion, but it is automatic. So that means that you are not responsible of it, because it is already responsible in that in the time, but you are responsible to do the therapy, how to get rid of these uh, uh, cognitive errors. It is also through behavior. You can think a lot about cognitive errors, but at the end you should do something about them, or you do an internal behavior by refocusing. So you recognize, oh, this is a cognitive error, then you refocus, this is behavior, okay, but it is internal behavior. Or you do, or by external behavior, especially with white black thinking, or all or nothing thinking, like in perfectionism. So you do small errors, okay, as a exposure, and you do small errors, and you stop uh, response to correct these small errors. So it is a sort of ERP, exposure and response prevention. Okay, so but first you should be aware of these cognitive errors, and then you prevent yourself from acting on them. Okay, so talking only aware of the thinking errors doesn't stop them. You become aware, and then you refocus, or you do or you stop doing that thing. You should do something about them, because they are a behavior. Thinking errors, cognitive errors are a behavior, but they are automatic, like you are addicted to such response. When you see something that remembers you of germs or bacteria or dirt, then you are addicting to such response to say, oh, it is all germs, it is everywhere bacteria, it is completely, and then you begin to wash and you clean, and you are immersed in that. So okay, so it is a behavior. Cognitive errors, automatic cognitive errors, it is a behavior, but it is automatic behavior, automatic way of thinking, which will distort reality and will decrease your relationship with yourself. Decrease your relationship with the self, with yourself. That means increasing the distance between you and your real you. Okay, between you and your real self. Okay, so it is very important to understand that, but also during the attack. But maybe I will explain that later. But only I will say that in I will abbreviate that in 2 sentences, maybe. During the attack, I don't advise you to do the complete thinking and analyzing of the cognitive error. No, you simply make a shortcut and you say, as an example, I recognize that as so you make a shortcut. You say black or white thinking, and then you refocus. But you don't respond with a whole challenge and with a whole discussion and dialogue with the cognitive error. No, you simply recognize that, you become aware of that, and you stop the response, or or you do something else, something of your that is according to your value or your goal, or something that make you busy to neglect this doing or acting on the cognitive error. Okay. I also want to say here that uh, it is sometimes scary for the brain to know the fact that it is that these thoughts are not me, that the thoughts that I'm thinking are not me, that the feeling that I feel are not me. So it is also important to notice that, uh, that you are afraid when you are not acting over the cognitive errors. When you are not acting upon the cognitive errors, sometimes you it is you feel these feelings, you feel these thoughts as true, but despite that, you neglect them and you refocus. Okay, so as an exercise, you can do it for 1 day or 2 days, for 5 minutes, 3 minutes. You recognize some types of the cognitive errors, and you say to yourself, I am aware that my thoughts are not me. Okay, or also you can say, this is one of the exercises, I am aware that my thoughts are not me. So I am aware that my thoughts are not me. This is making officially the distance. You tell your brain, you tell yourself, these thoughts are not me. I'm aware that that these thoughts are not me. Okay. Another exercise that you can do is, I am aware that my thoughts are not me. This is why I'm also aware that I am afraid of doing, of stopping the compulsion or stopping acting upon them. Okay, so I am aware of my thoughts are not me, and also I am aware that I am afraid from doing step 2 or from neglecting these thoughts. So you are aware of that. Okay, I hope that you will benefit from these two exercises. But also it is very important to have some light in the darkness, because at least now you know that this is not me. These thoughts are not me. They are my medical condition, my OCD. They are my chemical imbalance. They are some bad neurons connection, bad tracks or spores, or they are not me. Okay. Also with automatic cognitive errors, they are also not me. I don't want them because they don't represent me, but somehow they are in my brain for some reason. Okay. So it is now you reframe the basic idea, the idea about step 2 is, this is not me. This is the OCD. Okay. Uh, I hope that you learn from this video, and see you, and bye bye.